Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back. This video is my Super Tarts Wax Wednesday order. Now I will tell you, this is my very first experience with Super Tarts aside from the Christmas Advent calendar. When I ordered this wax, I had never smelled Super Tarts, never got it in a random act of kindness, never in a D-stash. I had no experience with Brandy's wax. But I did buy the Advent calendar because she did pour extras, and I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. I absolutely fell in love with the way that her wax blossoms when it's warm, and the scent can smell one way on cold and a completely other identity when it's warm. I love that. And maybe I'm a wax snob, but I'm looking for scents that are complex, unique, sophisticated, and I'm pretty happy with all of these scents that I purchased. I did go on to the website, a Facebook page, and I wrote down all the scent notes for these because the scent notes aren't on the labels, and that's okay. I like that she puts a little picture of what this belongs to. Like, this is the coffee family. And I will tell you guys, I bought 7 coffee blends, and I wanted to buy them all, but I had to draw the line somewhere. I already spent way too much on these. But okay, let's go ahead and get started. If you love Super Tarts, and I know there's a lot of you that do, well, what are some of your favorite scents that you purchased at Wax Wednesday, or ones that I need to snag next time they're available? Doesn't have to be, Wax Wednesday this year, but just any pre-order that she has. I didn't purchase from the one that just closed. I already have too much wax, but if there's any scents out there, since I am brand new to Super Tarts, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. Okay, this first one is Grimes, and Grimes notes. I'd show you this paper, but it's scribbled and small and not my best. So, Grimes, where are you? I know I wrote you down. Grimes. This is coffee, applesauce, and donuts. Now, I've never had applesauce mixed in with coffee. Never had apple coffee creamer. Apple doesn't seem to taste well with coffee. That's probably why there hasn't been a creamer out there like that. But this is not creamer we're talking about, thank goodness. This, I definitely get the donut. And I don't know if it's a spiced donut or a cinnamon donut or what this is, but I'm getting the donut. And I'm not so much, I'll take a little piece out here because these are all so beautifully well done. And I must say that Brady, her husband, is pouring these. And of course, you all know that most likely. He's doing a fantastic job with these because these are all beautifully unique. But this, don't mind my hand. I have eczema on my hands. And, if you know what it's like to deal with this, you know that this happens in the wintertime. So just is what it is. This, see, the thing is, I'm anticipating that when this is warmed, the apple will come alive and more of the donut. I'm not really getting coffee from this. It must be, it's in there. I'm sure it is. I know it is, but it just, this is a mystery to me. And I will say, I plan on, this is my very first experience with all of these, I plan on melting all of these for the very first time in my office, which is a small room, so I can really gauge how that scent develops as it's warmed. And I do know, I've seen many of you say, and I've read many of your comments where, just in Facebook, where her blends are notorious for just blossoming when they're warm. And I can attest to that for the Advent calendar, but not for any of these everyday ones. But that one is good. Next is Lorelei, another coffee blend. And Lorelei is coffee, midnight ice cream, and cinnamon donuts. I don't know what midnight ice cream is, other than maybe it's like a death by chocolate, really dark chocolate ice cream. I'm not sure. Sounds like something I would like, though. Okay, this one, Lorelei, Gilmore Girls, love it. This definitely has coffee in it. Definitely has coffee, and I can smell the cinnamon. I'm not so much getting the midnight ice cream, but maybe that's there just to cream everything together. Not sure. But this is nice. This color's pretty. I like the contrasting blue. Very well done on this one too. Maybe I'll try to grab all my coffee scents all at once just to keep it together. Next is Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is Starbucks, vanilla ice cream, and pecan pie. Another complex one with the pecan pie thrown in there. This, I'm definitely smelling the pecan pie, the richness and the fattiness that's in the pecan, you know, nuts are fatty. I smell that. I've made pecan pie several times in my life. I smell the pie. And I'm getting a little bit of pie crust. Not so much coffee, believe it or not. But it's there. And there definitely is vanilla ice cream. I smell the vanilla extract almost. This is a nice one. I'm anxious for this one. Not only that, I've watched every season of Grey's Anatomy, and sometimes I've threatened to stop watching it, but I look back and I've dedicated how many years of my life to that show. I need to see it through and see what Shonda does with Meredith and all of that stuff. But Meredith's my least favorite character on Grey's Anatomy, if anybody cares to know. I've never liked her. My favorite was Alex, which, you know, is no longer on the series. But besides the point, another fun fact about me. Ooh, Predator. When I cold sniffed these, this is the one that stood out to me as my favorite so far. Predator is cappuccino and coconut cream pie. Oh, if I can get this bag open. Okay, oh, this is a pretty little square here. We'll take him out to show. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that coconut cream pie just knocks you in the face. It's so good. And the cappuccino, the creaminess and the frothiness of the milk, the foamed milk on top of the cappuccino. This, oh, that smells good. I mean, I was a barista when I was in high school. I worked at a donut and bagel shop, coffee shop, and I have made so many coffee drinks in my life. That's probably why I like coffee so much, now that I think about it. I remember when I was a kid, both my parents drank coffee, and I would say, ew, it's so gross, I'm never going to drink coffee. And my dad would chuckle and say, you will one day, Ashley, trust me. And he was right. I think I was 17 when I first had my cup of coffee. I started working there, I was 16, and then I didn't drink coffee for a long time, but then I discovered creamer and French vanilla creamer at that, and haven't turned back since. But that coconut cream pie is delicious in this. I would buy this in a full bam, baby. Yes, I would. That is fabulous. Awesome job on that. I have more coffee in here. Okay. Daily Planet. Daily Planet is coffee, French baguette, and brown sugar. Coffee and bread. My mom used to, when she was, my mom is 78. She would hate that I told her age on here, but y'all don't know my mom, so it's okay. My mom was one of 11 children, and her mom used to make something called coffee soup. And my mom grew up very poor in a coal mining patch in southwestern Pennsylvania. And when you have 13 mouths to feed, you know, kids plus parents, you have to get creative and make your dollar stretch. And coffee soup was something I've had. It's just nice, fresh baked bread with, you make a cup of coffee with cream in it, a little bit of sugar if you want. You pour that over the bread and make it into like a soup. I know there are people out there that eat like cake with milk, and I even had a roommate in college that would pour milk on her cake and make it like a soup. Everyone's got their own little thing they do in the world. This reminds me of coffee soup, and I know that's weird to most people, but you know, fun fact about me, I am an old soul, I think. This, I'm smelling the brown sugar and a little bit of the bread, but it's not French baguette like Bath & Body Works has that buttery French baguette, to my nose at least. I don't smell that. I'm definitely smelling the brown sugar mixed with a little bit of the coffee, and there's a bakery component. I'm not sure if it's the French baguette that I know of, but we'll see how that puppy warms up. This Next one, Family Matters. I love Family Matters just because I used to watch that show when I was growing up. TGIF, baby. I loved it. When he would say, "Did I do that?" Oh, I would just roll on the floor laughing. I loved it. My dad and I used to watch that show. My mom watched it too with us, but my dad would get a chuckle from a lot of the stuff, and it's good memories. Okay, Family Matters is zucchini bread. Oh, I love it. Butter brickle, ice cream scoop bread, and coffee. I don't really know what ice cream scoop bread smells like, and I don't really know what butter brickle is supposed to be unless it's some play on butterscotch. This, I think I'm definitely getting zucchini bread. I can smell the spices that's in the zucchini bread with a little bit of coffee, and I don't know what else I'm getting in this, but you know, it's hard to do these on cold because I know that her scents come alive when they're warm. So after the Wax Community Challenge is done, you know, at the end of February, I think I'm going to do challenges, keep it going, but just like do personal challenges. Like I think I'm going to do a coffee week because I have more than enough coffee scents to keep me going for 7 days. I think I'm going to do a coffee week, and I'm going to try all of these, and I do a weekly, usually Sundays, I do my melting basket for the week, my empties, and my items that I haven't quite finished yet. And I'm definitely going to talk about these. I am so excited. And I have one more coffee blend. Where are you? Here you are. Office. Office is Vanilla Bean Noel, Sugar Cookies, and World's Best Boss Coffee. I don't know if that's just like a regular cup of coffee. I don't know what World's Best Boss Coffee mean, unless it's probably a play on The Office, you know, Michael. But my husband loves The Office. I've seen it here and there. I don't know the linear story, so I'm assuming it's about Michael, but my husband's probably watched that series 3 or 4 times all the way through, and I haven't even made it through a quarter of it. But this is coffee and Vanilla Bean Noel and cookies. This is kind of simple, not as complex as some of these other ones are. But I got this because I know that this is a big popular seller, and I wanted to get a couple that were talked about a lot in the group. And trust me, when I do a pre-order, I research a lot about scents because I don't want to buy something and hate it. I try my best to buy things I like. And with that said, it doesn't mean if you buy a wax and you hate it that it's okay. We're allowed to hate stuff. I just try my best to not. I think I buy stuff that I will like. I like some more than others. There's only been about 6 things I've bought in the many things I've bought that I've actually hated, and none of these are in the hate category, so thank goodness for that. Let me close this bag up here. Okay, coffee scents are done, guys. Let's move on to regular stuff. Okay, Jackal. Jackal is blackberry preserves, zucchini bread, and marshmallow. Blackberry and zucchini bread. This is good. This is her blackberry, you know, I will say this also. I struggle with blackberry. I can identify strawberry, blueberry, cranberry, what other berries are there? Raspberry. I can identify all of those. Blackberry is the only one that I can't really smell a distinct scent that's synonymous to blackberry. But that's a blackberry. That's like a fresh blackberry that you just get out of the carton in the produce section. This is the first time that I have smelled blackberry. Maybe I just haven't been smelling the right vendors and the right oils. This is excellent. Oh, is this good? The blackberry preserves and the zucchini bread. Oh, they're friends and they know it too. This is so good. This is BAM worthy. Absolutely so good. That I purchased that because I love zucchini bread, but I also purchased that because I know a lot of you guys like that. Oh, I am not disappointed at all with this order. Next is Starfleet. This one is zucchini bread, jelly donut, and sugar cookie. Oh, I love zucchini bread. So good. This one, this is pretty. I like the contrast. I like the contrast of that. This, zucchini bread heavy. Yes, zucchini bread heavy. I'm not so much getting the jelly donut or the cookie. It's more sweet zucchini bread, but I'm sure this will change when it's warmed. But I love zucchini bread. I could melt that every day too. Very, very good. Oh, come on, sit down in there. There we go. Excellent. Next, I think this is Thanos. Yes, Thanos. I went out of my comfort zone and I got a fresh blend because everybody talked about this one. This is herbal lavender and whipped cream. Lavender, I'm not going to tell my story again, but lavender, I can smell the lavender in this. Oh, it's coming back, guys. This herbal lavender to the max. Oh, that is nice. Very nice, very clean. It's not sweet lavender, herbal lavender. Absolutely. This is a beautiful, gorgeous lavender oil. Very well done. Next is Banner. Banner is cornbread, mac apple ice cream, and brown sugar. Cornbread. Really good. I like cornbread. I make a jalapeno cheese cornbread that I could eat the whole pan of. That's probably why I don't make it very often. But this is a different cornbread, of course. Oh, that. Oh. That apple. The apple and the cornbread just mix beautifully. They're, oh, this is so good. It's definitely an apple scent, but the cornbread is right there too. Oh man, I don't know which one of these I'm more excited to melt first. This is, which one should I melt first? I don't know which one, what I should do. Oh, I've waited almost 3 months for this order and I love it, and it was well worth the wait. This is Fizzy Lifting Drink, which Vivian recommended to me. I know she bought larger quantity to me, but it was my first time and I just wanted to try it. This is lemon, curd, and fizzy pop. I love Willy Wonka also, so I had to get this. My husband doesn't know about this, so I'll have to tell him this is Fizzy Lifting Drink, and he'll get a kick out of it. We both love Willy Wonka. Not the remake, the original. There is no such thing as Johnny Depp Willy Wonka in my house. This, man, that lemon, that's a punch of lemon. Authentic, fresh lemon. And the fizzy pop, I'm pretty sure the fizzy pop will let you know it's there when it's warmed. This is delicious, excellent. Thank you, Vivian, for the recommendation of this. You never steer me wrong. Okay, next is Jaws. Jaws is a very unique scent. I remember the first time I smelled this a couple days ago. Jaws is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, plum, and pear. It's very unique. And I know when I looked at this in the group for the notes, there's tons of posts on Jaws, Jaws blends, Jaws samplers, Jaws. This is a scent I've never smelled anything like this before. And I've smelled a lot of different scents, a lot of different scent families. I've never smelled anything like this before. I like the little aquatic look on here. Very well done. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's definitely fresh. I don't know if I'm smelling the grass or the air or the sea salt. But this is very fresh, very oceanic, very good scent. There hasn't been a dud in this batch. I have 2 more left. I'm saving I bought one BAM and I'm saving it for last. Next is Coven. And Coven is cola, cake batter, vanilla bean noel, and zucchini bread. I will say I don't have a lot of experience with cola scents. I did buy a loaf of a plain cola from another vendor, and I haven't melted it yet. It's still curing. But this definitely, it's a different. I've never smelled anything like this before. The cola components of it smells like flat Coca-Cola, where you know, when it's not flat, it's fizzy and it's bubbly in your nose. You can't really smell it, but when it's flat, those flavors and those scents just are a little bit more identifiable, at least to me and my experience. And this is more Coca-Cola to me than Pepsi. I know that there are some people that are on either team. I drink both. I prefer Coke. I was raised on Coke, but this, I'm not smelling zucchini bread. I'm not smelling cake batter. It's more like it's a very unique scent. It's more like it's a cola, definitely. We'll see how that warms up. Okay, I have a little sample here that's Pumpkin King. I didn't look up these notes, but I think it's in the fresh family. This, is it peppermint, eucalyptus, hell, lavender? I don't know which one this is. I'll have to look up the notes to that one. That's a herbal scent. Finally, I got Fake and Bake in a BAM because I had to. I was told I had to by too many posts, too many comments, and raving reviews. This is zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and sweet cream. Can't go wrong with zucchini bread. I got coffee and zucchini bread basically, and a little bit of others here. This is, oh, that's good zucchini bread. That's good cookie, and that's good sweet cream. This is a nice classic scent with a little bit of pink on there. I know you can't really see it in the light, but this is, oh, that's good. So, oh, that is my Wax Wednesday order for Super Tarts. I'm so excited to melt these. And I ordered some of the Christmas Advent calendar and some clamshells of scents that I absolutely fell in love with. Shepherd is my favorite one of the group. And I talk about that when I did a review video for the Advent calendar. And of course, those scents are probably not going to be available again if she does what I've read, and she doesn't really pour those ones again, but who knows. I bought some of those, and I made another order of the, I think it was Earthy, and I can't remember what goes with Earthy. I don't know her scents yet. I don't know her schedule yet. As I said, you know, I'm new. So I do have 2 more orders coming from Brandy and Brady. But thank you so much for creating these scents. These are the most complex, sophisticated scents I've smelled, and I've bought a lot of wax. So thank you for the time that you've committed to your craft, and thank you for sharing that with us. And I hope you like this video, and I'll see you soon.